Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm just going to do one painting today. To save my back. I did this portrait just a while ago. It's not done yet. I still need a lot of work on my prints, but they're coming along. So I gessoed over an old painting here. So I'm going to do a landscape on here. And hope it comes out good. A old painting that wasn't worth keeping, so I gessoed over it, and I'm going to do a beautiful landscape here. I'll be using a chip brush to no, chip brush is too big. I'll be using a fan brush to lay it out. Let's see what I can do here. Let's put a horizon in here, pretty low. This is sap green on my brush here. We'll put some tree background here. Oh, we got a lot of glare, don't we? All right. Let's see if I can get rid of that glare. A little better. Let's turn it out of the light here. Doesn't look like I'm going to get rid of that glare, does it? Ba-da-ba. A lot of glare in there. Let's do this. Let's change the canvas. Let's do this. I'm having a hard time fitting that in the camera, so start all over again. Hopefully everybody's had Christmas so far. This is oil paint I'm using. That just had too much glare on it, so we'll just use that as an undertone. It's a nice sap green color there. There we go. Starting over. Use any more linseed oil. We'll start with the mountains today. I'll go ahead and lay them in with the we'll lay them in with a knife. We'll put a big strong peaks in here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't really get to do much today. I actually got to go to my coffee place. They were actually open today. So I went and got a coffee. I don't have any family here, so in Seattle. So I spent the day working on paintings. I almost want to do this whole painting with a knife today. Have you ever done that? A knife painting? We could give it a try since I got the knife out. Yeah, those portraits are coming out pretty good. I still need a lot of work. But I'm trying to get my own style with the portrait. And I think it's going to take time. That's what makes it fun. And there's so many ways you could do portraits. I think once you find the way you like, I want to be able to do portraits like how I do my landscapes without having to think too much. Just throw the paint up there and then, have it look decent from, when you, people could tell if you overworked your painting. And it's really noticeable on portraits. there's that fruit fly. I got that one fruit fly that just keeps messing with me. I like doing mountains. Mountains are fun. They usually come out pretty good with a knife. What I'll do, I'll try and blend that just a little bit. We'll soften it up once I get all my color up here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. See if anything was open today, but nothing. Like I thought, maybe there'd be an art store open, or but I looked, nothing was open. I'll get some strong white up there. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. We'll put a little more snow here and here. Got some valleys going on here. All right, check this out now. We're gonna put a little bit of white with a brush just in these areas here. Just so I got something to blend this into. All right, let me get my blending brush. I bought this spring brush holder. I'm not used to it yet. All right, here we go. Let me clean this brush. Gonna soften these mountains now. I'm gonna just do the bottom area first. I kind of like the way it looks up there with the white snow. Look at those mountains. Pretty good. I wish I could do my portraits like this. You know what I mean? Just like whip it up there. I'm going to do the sky next. There is a way to blend this with your knife. If you just use the flat part of it like this. But I'm actually still going to use my blending brush here. Wonder if I'll get any Christmas carolers today outside. I got my front window open. I hear people talking out there. It's looking pretty good for a knife painting. kind of cheated with my blending brush, but it's all right. The good thing is today my back doesn't hurt, man. It was burning yesterday. I had to work, and when I worked for 8 hours, and I must have threw my back out because I couldn't. I was eating Advil, still wouldn't take the pain away, but today I feel better. All right, there we go. We got a cool looking mountain there with a glare. I think I can get the glare off now. That's straight up and down. There we go. Were you got anybody here from the beginning of this painting? I had this canvas turned this way, and then I changed and I put all this sap green as my undertone down here. Yeah, I've been doing landscapes for a long time, but I recommend, because I want to try and get my portraits down too. And I think you should do a little bit of both, like I'm doing now. Because you can excel in one and then do a portrait, and then it's going to be kind of like, it's going to be difficult to learn. The problem I'm having with my portraits is still having problems with getting the shading down and the tones, like on the face. And you know how getting the all the depth correct, where the eyebrow meets the upper part of the eye, it still looks flat. Christy, thank you. I'm going to try and do this whole painting with the knife. So I'm going to lay in, I'll lay some color coming down. I guess I'll keep that bluish tone coming down. I'll add a little yellow to it to get a greenish blue. I kind of want the overall painting to look bluish, but we could start getting a little down here near the foreground. Yeah, that'll work. gonna be impressionism here. Sounds like it's raining outside. Does anybody have a white Christmas this year? Wherever you're at? Thanks for watching one. Let's see if I could put the moon in there. There's that, my friend, the fruit fly. I gotta be careful, like when I go buy a coffee, if I leave it on my counter, I don't finish it, man, it attracts fruit flies like nobody's business. But I can't believe that I have a fruit fly right now. It's been like getting really cold at night. I don't know how they survive in this cold. All right, what I did there, I just took the back down to the canvas to create that moon because I didn't want to put paint up there yet. So I got a little moon there. San Diego, no snow. Yeah, I guess. I did a painting of ago once for my mom. She got married down there at that island. Forget what it's called. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I need to start putting some detail in now. Something. But I want it to be a knife painting, so I'm not gonna. I'm kind of tempted to pull my brush out. Let's see if some bushes with my knife. Or some, at least. Streaks or something. There we go. Do, do, do. It's pretty wet. I think I'm gonna have to use a brush to put the trees in. I'll go ahead and use a brush. Let's see. I'm just going to put a small one down here to see what it looks like. It's out of focus. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll put a Christmas tree right in here. Maybe one Christmas tree. If you want a certain elevation, the trees can't grow that high. I can't remember what the cutoff is. Hey, this is right at the cutoff. We got one tree that made it up there. Alright, since I got the brush out, I think I can make a few bushes down here. I could do either bushes or rocks. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, I've been like paint for the last year and a half, and I just pulled my oil paint out last week for the first time in over like a year and a half. So when I first started this channel, that's all I did was oil. I don't know where to put the bush. There we go. All right. I feel like I want to do another portrait. You do a little knife work here, and then I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. If I had my other knife, I'd run like a trail back here, but I don't, it's not here. Well, we got half knife work and half brush work. Well, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, guys, because my back's not hurt. And I think I'm not going to force myself to paint anymore. But if you're a new subscriber, I should be able to paint some more stuff tomorrow. I'm going to kind of rest my back right now. I think this one would look okay if I put a big tree right on the side, maybe. Something in the foreground. Have a good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. Melia, thank you. Karina, thank you. Merry Christmas. Scotland, wow. Fast Buck 72. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Pretty cool mountains, huh?